Wow.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With that, let's head over to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa for the call of this one. The
Cardinals
versus
Buccaneers.
And Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. Thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the West Coast
Here
of the
comes the
Sunshine
home
State.
team
Downtown Tampa's the
from
spot.
the Tampa
Raymond
Bay
James Stadium. Just a short
Buccaneers.
time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the
Here
roaring
comes
crowd
the
here in the
Arizona
Sunshine State.
Cardinals.
And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. From up top next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And folks, we were already excited for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white lines. Yes, we were following the rules. And a ball comes over our direction, but we can't see it. Somebody else heads up. And instinctively, you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt return.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yeah, it's a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for that. Thank you for the
kick
notice.
is underway.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent. And that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State. On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big victory and later a national championship as a freshman.
What Jameis Winston and the Buccaneers have started on offense.
First down.
Back to those. Incomplete. Second attack.
Mike Evans is what he was looking for. And it's second down. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength, his size and catch radius. Throw it up there, let him go get it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now, Winston.
Back to down 5, first down, Buccaneers.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Alright guys, I ordered myself from the camera, so hopefully Saturday.
Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Chandler Jones just keeps getting better and better. Each season, he adds a little more to his game. I wonder if he wants to take on his UFC fighting brother at any time.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 for Buccaneers. Winston back throw. Fires deep. Nearly picked off. Good and 7.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Winston back to throw.
Winston.
Fires.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
4th
He's
and
able
2.
to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
That stopped him in his tracks. The punt team on now as Kenyon sends this one away. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Now, what Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals offense can do.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Gets it to Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
It's on the defense, and now it's going to be
So they'll take the yardage and tackle 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Yeah, right back.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. 1st down, Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And here are the offensive starters for Arizona.
I can go on and on about Larry Fitzgerald and his numbers, which are considerable, and everyone knows that. The thing I keep coming back to, he never quits seeking knowledge. Every year, he works with former NFL players who are great wide receivers in order to improve his game, watches a ton of film, always curious, always finding a way to adapt and improve his game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Demir Bird, 53 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Cardinals will go up 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Right, and they're back. 7-0 Cardinals right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
27-yard punt return for the
And
Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay trots out there now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2 for the Buccaneers.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Jones with the carry, it's a first down, Buccaneers.
There, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, they blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. Back
Loss
at the
of 2 and 5.
45. That's going to wind up a
2nd,
loss of
13 for
3 yards on first
Buccaneers.
down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. Middle, and it's incomplete. Things looking for Chris Godwin that time.
3rd and
Third
13
down here.
for the
One thing I have
Buccaneers.
learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Winston, like the throw,
Well, throwing on third down
incomplete.
there, but he cannot connect.
4th and 13 for the Buccaneers.
I think the punter might start to
Now
get
they
into a
have
pretty good
to
rhythm
run.
here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. That's
Here
been trouble
comes
that
Kyle
first run. They got
Moore
the
in the
touchdown. Now they're looking
Arizona
to make it a
Cardinals.
2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll get this into the hands of Bird. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
It's easy to go back to the time when Dominican Sue entered the NFL, and he was an absolute force right from the beginning. But it's been fun to watch his career progress, and I'm starting to see a little more finesse in his game, although I'm not sure he'd like me to describe it that way. But you see the agility, you see the movement, and of course, he can bull rush when he needs to get to the quarterback.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down, Murray sets to throw. They'll buy some time.
He's taking off in the throw down.
Into a nice this gain. Gets him 8
Third
yards
and
closer for
2,
third down.
8-yard gain on the point.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Pass complete.
First
It's Murray. And
down.
he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, bringing up second down.
Second 12 for the Cardinals.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter. 7-0 for Cardinals. Right now over the Buccaneers. Murray back to go. And he's sacked.
Pressure too much. Down he goes.
3rd and 22 for the Cardinals.
For that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. But they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Murray back to go. And he's down again. Down with the sack. 4th and 33. And now Arizona has to punt away.
Sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furious and going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Roll up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Winston back to go. Call.
That's caught by Howard. That throw good for 4.
Then
Second
4-yard gain on
The
the
Buccaneers
play,
have a
second
great
and
example
6
that not all tight
for
ends
the
are creative
Buccaneers.
because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Play fake. Winston.
Then he goes down.
Escape, and
He
goes
is
down.
set. Third and 14 for the
Goes a
Buccaneers.
loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Winston back to first pull.
And he finds
And then
Howard
4th
complete.
down for
And
the
he's able to get out
Buccaneers.
to the 32.
4th
down
and
there.
12.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how
Now
the
the
defense stayed in
Buccaneers
sync,
punter
stayed
away.
in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on the punt for Tampa Bay. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. So the kind of field position game here is a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that. That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get a shot of your goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
They begin to Michael Johnson. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play
9-yard
began
gain,
at the 9.
2nd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
One back
Going
goal.
on 2nd down. It's complete to
First
Tyler
down,
Charles Clay.
Cardinals.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Murray, back to go. Call. First down, Cardinals.
Get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess that's two guys that have things under Jonathan Coachman in a row. This one reaches halftime. You okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but,
To your gain on the play, 2nd and 8.
I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Back to go.
And
And
take it in on the right. Out of the field play and say it's incomplete.
3rd and 8
Out of a
for the
little too
Cardinals.
far, bring brings up third down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
No, back to
To
throw.
throw, it's Morgan.
And he's taking down. Fourth down.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Buccaneers
As
has
they'll head to the
timeout.
sideline and talk over what to do
Minute
next.
46 left to go in the second quarter.
Here's Andy Lee now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
The first down throw for Winston. Looking middle.
Incomplete. Second and 10.
His intended target. And now it's second down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The throw once more on second and 10. Winston, and he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. 14 yards there, the Buccaneer first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 or 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Winston connecting with Howard. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To the air again with Winston. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away 4th time today. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Murray now on first down. And now he's going to use his legs. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Timeout, Cardinals. 2nd inches.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Murray now to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
There's first down for the Cardinals. 40 seconds left to go in this second quarter.
Murray now, nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's caught on the left side by
First
Kirk.
down, Cardinals.
And that's the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Now that was pretty. They executed their curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Murray now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray.
And he runs.
They'll get the first down.
And then first down, Arizona.
Down to the 13-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on down to try to get 3 before halftime.
Kick is up and good. 10-0 Arizona.
Moves to 10-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a check on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. So we reach halftime here in the 10-point game. As we toss it an hour or so,
Arizona is leading.
It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports
Leading at
halftime report.
halftime.
All right, Brandon,
10-0.
thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version
It's
of the
here.
EA Sports
Tampa Bay
halftime
can
report. This one has been a hard-hitting
They're
affair to
better
this point.
on
And you got to
offense
expect we'll see more
in
of the
the
same
second half.
in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
There we go.
back
The
for
third quarter
number
with
3.
an underway.
The Cards need a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Second and 5 for the Cardinals.
Guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Quick strike here, Murray Fitzgerald. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
It's on the defense.
45 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that
1 for the Cardinals. 4:56 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
First down.
It's the tight end play.
Arizona.
And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Levante David in on the tackle.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Murray. Thrown here by Bird. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
And that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the field, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Handoff out of the pistol.
Stop.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line.
2nd and 10 for the Cardinals.
No gain on the play. 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Back at the 41.
3-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 13 for the Cardinals.
Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Come on, back to go. 5. First down, Arizona.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Murray
Back to
play
go.
action.
5. Caught.
Get this in
First
the hands
and
of
goal,
Murray.
Arizona.
They were able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The carry here for the big tight end.
Touchdown, Arizona. Williams with the touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game to be on second half, no matter what. First 5 minutes, first 3, whatever.
And
This was a big score.
good. 17-0.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown
Time
run.
left to go in the third quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Winston back to throw. 5. First down, Buccaneers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
These are the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Winston now 8 of 15 through the air. It's 1st and 10 here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2-yard gain on the time. Second 8 for the Buccaneers.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Winston,
And it's called
caught by Howard.
first down, Buccaneers.
Midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there. That's a first
End of
down.
the third quarter, we are
Just with
heading
dexterity,
underway in
with
the
intelligence,
fourth quarter.
found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
A run with Ogunbowale. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
1 yard gain on the play, second and 9 for the
Because when
Buccaneers.
they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. From the
Vincent
shotgun,
back
it's
throws,
Winston.
fires.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And it's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here
Face
come the
mask.
flags. This is
Defense.
going to get him a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Winston back to throws.
Winston.
Fires.
Looking right side
Incomplete.
line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Perriman, but it's going to be second down. Another wayward pass. Yeah, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the
Winston
28.
back to throws. Fires. First down. First and goal for the Buccaneers.
But not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game.
First and goal,
The tight end position
Buccaneers.
is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to them every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now
And they are.
Jones.
And it's a touchdown, Buccaneers.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut it down to that deficit.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive line, maybe
Buccaneers.
the smartest guy.
A touchdown.
Handling a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
There we go. The kick is up. And
It's
good.
17-7.
17-7. Arizona.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes
There you go.
out to the
Here comes
25-yard line.
Kyle.
The Cardinal offense
Murray
now making their
and
way back out onto the
Arizona
field. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Murray back to throw. Fires. First down, Arizona.
And it's this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Murray now, still just the one incompletion, 16 of 17. It's first down.
Murray back to throw. Fires. Incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
Second and 10.
The intended receiver was David Johnson, and that'll bring up second down.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just a second incompletion, and we're in the fourth quarter.
He has been locked in, laser focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and got some help from his receivers as well.
And
They
they are.
also are locked in.
And it's still down. Third and 11, 1 yard loss in the play.
Here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brent, that's clearly a winning situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
There you go. Kyle Murray back to throw.
On third down. He may try and run for this.
He got the first down.
Right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there.
It came for the call.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I can't express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
On first down, Drake.
And it's a
And
first down.
as he's
Cardinal.
inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Line from the gun, Johnson.
Second down. 2 yards gain line for the second down.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, it's Drake.
First down. Cardinals.
Before they're inside the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Buccaneers.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Johnson on the counter.
And
I think
stop.
this defense knew what was coming as he is
Second and 11, 1 yard loss on the
We're going to get a
play.
timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. You're 2nd and 11.
Yes,
A short gain here, down to the 22. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. And then 4th down.
And they'll get to him short of the first at about the 16. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Gonzalez's kick is good.
20-7 Arizona.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Winston readies the offense. Down by 13, 55 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Hey, what you do? The first down throw for Winston.
87.
Down he goes. Clinton McDonald.
2nd and
Take it
17.
down and the clock will roll. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did
The
his job.
Arizona Cardinals will be moving on to the next round.
Didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
It's into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. One last shot now for Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
Arizona moves
Absolute
on
rarity
to the
when we
next
watch
round.
games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. All security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just the week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Right. Arizona Cardinals are moving on. I ordered my new cameras yesterday. They said it should be in Saturday. Hopefully earlier this week. Could be. See you tomorrow for the next scene.